What's up? M4 Metro Milwaukee Market Minute reporting from COVID-19 quarantine for the month of March 2020. Folks, the first quarter's in the books. You can't see my logo anymore. This is the Team Hoffman official COVID-19's N95 mask. These are available for free to anybody who requests one. We have an artist in-house that will design it for you. But let's kick off sales for the month of March as well as the first quarter. Boys and girls, we had a big doozy. March was phenomenal. We were up almost 10% in homes sold just in Milwaukee County. Waukesha County scorched the world with an amazing 26% increase over last year. Washington County came in at plus 5%. OZAUKEE struggled a little bit at 2% down. And Racine County reporting 26% increase over last year. Now understand, March this year, these homes were sold in January, February, even some in December and November. With that said, this is what I will call pre-COVID-19 statistics. If you really look at the numbers, understand how the deals work. When we sell a house, we write an offer, it closes 30, 45, maybe even 60 days later. Unfortunate reality is the future is not going to look as glorious as the past. The first quarter was amazing. Milwaukee County up almost 5%. Waukesha County up almost 16%. Washington County up 14%. OZAUKEE County ringing the bell at plus 22%. And Racine was up 3%. What does this mean? What's happening? Well, we were off to a great start. Last year we had crappy weather. This year we had great weather January, February, and March. Listing inventory kicked in and we had a great time selling houses. And now we're in trouble. Good news is we caught ourselves a little bit of a cushion in terms of pricing. In the first quarter, we saw unbelievable increase year over year in pricing. Now understand, why do prices in real estate go up? And the reason is because there's an old law of economics. It's actually the principle of economics called the law of supply versus demand. And as if you've been following these over the months, supply has been incredibly low and demand has superseded that, forcing values to go up, multiple offers, etc., and nothing has changed in the first quarter of 2020. Milwaukee County prices up 15%. Holy bananas, that's amazing. Waukesha County up 9.5%. Washington County up almost 13%. OZAUKEE County up 8.7%. And Racine County up just under 5%. This is good because we need a little bit of a cushion in case things get crazy in this COVID-19 world. But listing inventory is where this business is going to go, and so will it follow with unemployment. And folks, it's bad, bad, bad news. Unemployment is up big time. 20 million unemployed people right now. We're hoping to God these companies hire them back once the PPP kicks in. And we can get back to normalcy eventually. Governor Evers extended this quarantine craziness to May 26th. And unfortunately, this doesn't make people excited about buying anything, especially retail and housing, of course. They're afraid to sell. They're afraid to list. We're afraid to touch each other. We're afraid to get within 5.9 feet of each other. We got some crazy stuff going on, but the good news is the first quarter was up. The bad news is I expect April's sales, May's sales, an unfortunate reality. June sales, we're going to see a really mediocre to terrible second quarter in sales. And that's just the way it is. I don't know how to make it any better, but I can tell you right now, if you have a home to sell, they are selling. We are selling houses. We are essential. We will practice safe measures. We will make sure we wear gloves and Team Hoffman, N95 masks. Don't worry about the safety. We got you covered. If you need a virtual showing, we can do it. No reason to even risk. You will be safe. Anytime, any place, we can do a virtual showing as well. Listings are down in the month of March, 6% in Milwaukee, which isn't as bad as it could have been, but April is going to be worse. 5% in Waukesha County, just 1% in Washington County, 14% in OZAUKEE, and somehow Racine ticked up almost 15% in actual listings for the month of March. But we're going to see it. We're going to see it drop. It was great in the first quarter. We were up 2.5% in Milwaukee, 6.7% in Waukesha. Washington was up 12% in listings, and OZAUKEE 9%. Racine up a total of 13.5%. But the statistics are good. 12.8% up in the month of March, and 9.3% up for the quarter. Unfortunately, second quarter is going to be tough. Guys, if you have a house to sell it now. I can't tell you what's going to happen 6, 9, 12 months from now. I can tell you there's a shoot load of liquidity from the government in this market, in the economy. Interest rates are still tremendously low, but I don't think we can afford to keep them there. This is your warning shot. Interest rates are going to probably go up. Trust me, I'm pretty smart. Lock in a rate, buy a house, don't be afraid, but interest rates are probably going to go up, and your home's value is probably at an all-time high. Of course, this is subject to where you're at, what you have, and what price range you're in. Stuff under $500,000 is good, good, good. Under $350,000, better, better, better. But once you climb up that totem pole of value, buyers get a little bit picky. The more affluent people are kind of sitting back on the sidelines watching the way this thing shakes out. And we actually have a lot of extra inventory north of $500,000 out there, but lower than $350,000. First-time buyers, downsizers, you name it. We need your inventory. We're selling houses virtually. We are selling houses that aren't even on the market because we have such pent-up demand for buyers right now. It's insane because there's nothing for sale. We have less than 1.5 months worth of active inventory. That means if nothing else is listed, we are sold out in 45 days. But at the same time, our quarantine hopefully is lifted. But this was M4, the Metro Milwaukee Market Minute, coming at you. N95 style, COVID-19. We're out.